Hey sunshines, welcome to week 8. So week 8 is all about pleasure. Now, it's not that kind of channel at the moment, who knows, things could change, but I was focusing this week on finding pleasure in the things that I already have. So not the pleasure from like going out and buying something new or anything like that, but I guess it kind of also hits with gratitude, but enjoying those things you currently have. For anyone new here, hi, I'm Lauren. I never know how to do this because this whole project started because my father passed away earlier in the year and we had been kind of estranged and we were starting to develop a relationship, and that didn't, I mean, a little bit like, but so anyway, with that very clear explanation, I just want to go on and say I started this project to kind of bring myself closer to my dad and also to kind of think about what I want for the next portion of my life, and also kind of look at the things that, in my opinion, he kind of lost touch with for a while before he passed away. And I think it contributed to him not being happy for a lot of that time. You're welcome to join me. I'll give you some info at the end, but let's just get into it right now. So week 8, pleasure with those things that you already have around you. So I've mentioned this before many times, but I'm a huge fan of fountain pens and fountain pen ink. I love the way they look and kind of the different qualities you can get with different types of inks. And I really kind of was playing with that. On my Instagram, I made some, Sunshine is here today, so he usually is when we're filming in this location. But anyway, I made a couple of like quote pictures, I guess, with different fountain pens and trying to kind of make my lettering nice and all that kind of stuff. So that was one thing I tried to do every day, to use a fountain pen or change the ink or even swatch some of the inks because they look different if you sort of paint with them in a like a wider surface or if you write with them in a thinner surface. I also made cards, and I really tried to focus on making them as nice as like a Hallmark kind of card. Like I really tried to make them very interesting. They were like multi-level and they had all of this different embellishments and stuff. I'll stick a picture of them up somewhere. I took a picture of them because, like I said, I was very happy. But I do want to actually pass them along and give them to people for birthdays or, you know, just, hey, how's it going? I took a picture so that I would have them to look at, but then I can, you know, send them on to new homes. Also, in kind of my week of pleasure, I really focused on spending time with Sunshine, but like putting my phone down and not watching TV. And I watch TV, but when I was spending time with Sunshine, I tried to focus on him and really like give him a lot of attention that was just for him. I guess so that he feels good. He is my little puppy and I love him more than anything. So I wanted to make sure that our bond stays really good. I don't think that's a problem, but I think it's something that, you know, is good to reinforce and everything. He also is, if you watch the interlude number 2, he is 10 years young and his back legs don't feel as good as they used to. So sometimes it's good to give a little extra love and care and just make sure that, you know, he's feeling good, he's taking care of, he's doing what he needs to do to take care of his body, and I'm doing what I need to do to take care of his body. He actually is very adorable. This is just a, you know, let me talk about my child kind of thing. He was never really a jumper. It's just not his style. He could run super fast. For like a small dog, he's very fast. But he doesn't like to jump that much. Like, it took him forever to go up and down stairs. He's like, yeah, I'm not doing this. So, but now, because his back legs don't feel as good as they used to, he comes up to the couch and will just sit there and look at the couch. And if I'm like in the kitchen or something, he'll go something like this. Ugh. Until I look over at him and he looks at me and he looks at the couch and he's like, I need a lift. And that's what he does. And if I don't come over, he's like, I don't think she heard me. Ugh. Yeah, that's what you do, huh? So anyway, I've been well trained as a human. I've been well trained for my pup. I feel like, I don't know, parents. I'm sure you're going to tell me differently, but I feel like it would be easier to say no to a child because, like, they're little people and you know that they're going to understand. But that little manipulative face, that just like, oh, how could you not do everything for me? Because, I mean, you've seen his face. He's so cute. Okay, I've gone so far off the rails. I'm so sorry. That was pretty much my week of pleasure. And what I learned is there is a lot in your life that you can at least take some time and try to make it pleasurable for yourself. I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to say like life is easy, because it's not. Let me know if there's something that you really enjoy doing every day. I know a friend of mine is like totally into like taking a bath and lighting a candle and like just kind of relaxing. I personally think there is nothing more stressful than trying to set up a bath with like dim lighting and candles and, you know, something's going to be set on fire. To me, that's a horror story. But to her, it's like the perfect evening. So let me know what you think is a nice, something that you do for pleasure in your life right now. One thing I really enjoyed, like I mentioned, Sunshine's back legs, a little more stiff than they used to be, and that it's worse when he slips. So this house has, they look like hardwood floors, but they're not that stuff. It's a little bit slick. So we make sure we have rugs. But for like the section of the house I'm in now, and then kind of the living room, we didn't really, like, our rugs were smaller than was kind of appropriate for the space. So he was slipping and sliding a little bit more. So everything is much more expensive than it used to be, I am sure you will notice. So I couldn't get the rugs that I had wanted. I had to go with a significantly cheaper option. But I was able to bring in 2 rugs for the price of the one that I had wanted to get before. That made me so happy because I was able to put them down, and even like the first 5 minutes the rugs were down, you could see Sunshine having a better time because he could run around like the couch and kind of the thing we have behind the couch, and he could run around it, and most of that area is rugged. There's a little strip on the side that's not, and I'll probably have to get a rug for there soon enough, but just adding this, it made him so much happier, and that makes me happy. So that was like the big thing. Thank you if you made it this far. Oh yes, I said I was going to tell you some stuff at the end. Here's the stuff at the end. If you want to follow along with like all my weeks and stuff, I have a blog on Patreon. It is completely free. Go check out the blog. You can download. I usually do I have a monthly calendar setup that you can fill in yourself, and I have a weekly planner sheet which has a weekly overview and then days of the week, all set, not filled in. You can download those. If you want to get a little bit more into it and get some exclusive content, that's also possible, but like, don't feel in any way obligated. You'll get more stuff that's like, I fill in some of the information and kind of put a little bit more there. I think I'd written a book on decluttering, so that was for free in there if you sign up as well. So go, please check out the blog, and if you want, sign up. If not, that's totally cool. If you don't mind, if you liked this, please like, subscribe, all of that fun YouTube stuff. And that's pretty much it for this week. Goodbye. Yes, I know, I woke him up. Oh no. When I lifted Sunshine, I realized I completely knocked my microphone, so I'm guessing that sounded terrible. Sorry about that. Bye.